Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I'll be covering 2 demos and probably more of 8-bit deathmatch. We'll see about that latter one. First one up will be Rockman Forte Famicom. Second up will be MMX Maverick Wars. So without further ado, let's transition over to the main event. Welcome to stream Sylveon, Jab, Brian, Soundwave, Jerryman, Buster, YouTube, and anyone else who I missed. So let's put the show on the road. Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and I welcome you all to my Let's Try of Rockman Forte Famicom, the NCFC 2020 demo. I'll be spending at least 15 to 20 minutes on this title, checking out what it has to offer. And as these are my first impressions, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. This is one of 2 Famicom remakes of Mega Man Base in development. The other one is Triple Squids. And we started with a full arsenal. And we started with a full Mega Man Base arsenal. I'll be playing as both Mega Man and Base, swapping between the characters, seeing how they feel to play. So we have the Ice Wall, Spread Drill, Wave Burner, Remote Mine, Copy Vision, Lightning Bolt, and Tengu Blade, and Magic Card. Looks like they function properly. The only difference I see is with the Thunderbolt. The only difference I see is with the Lightning Bolt. There's far less initial delay when it fires off. There's far less initial delay before it fires off. Bit further. Welcome, Ruslan. This too is a fan game under development. This too is a fan game in development using the MMX engine. In fact, there is pretty much no delay when using this. Originally, there was at least a 2-second delay, where Mega Man is held up in mid-air. Unfortunately, there's no background. If there's one limitation they should not have taken from the NES games, that would be the lack of backgrounds. That would be the lack of backgrounds for these kinds of mini-bosses. At least change the color to be light blue or something. And or ignore that limitation entirely. Wait, no sound effect for them coming out? Wait, no sound effect for them before they shoot out? This is gonna be hard at the time. This fan game is heavily inspired by... This fan game in development is heavily inspired by the cancelled Rockman Forte project, the one made by the same team behind the Rockman 7 and Rockman 8 Famicom remakes. Still in beta, but... Aww. Cold Man looks a bit tiny. It looks more fun-sized now. Come on, I want to get it off of you. As these are my first impressions, I apologize in advance for any silly mistakes or false assertions I'll make. Let's swap over to Bays for Astroman. If I recall correctly, this demo only has 3 stages present. Look at Base's foot while he fires upwards. Nice touch. Whoa. This treble boost is a lot faster than Mega Man Maker's. And it starts and stops at a dime too. No need to worry about de-acceleration. I can't transform in mid-air, however. That's the only downside. Wait. I can double jump, I can dash jump, but I can't do the same in tandem. I suppose that was a balancing decision. The remix sounds okay. The DMix sounds okay, but I much prefer the original. Need Mega for this. Masterman's... his original team was a bit... compared with most of the other Roadmaster teams, his stands out. It sounds much more of an... it's more atmospheric than you'd usually expect. Especially compared to his team from 8. What? Oh. I forgot there's something there. Something else I want to point out? Yoku blocks that follow universal timers and can spawn off screen. I do have the option of swapping over to the 60-bit tracks, if you so desire. Indeed, Jaden, it is Megamix. That's why all the controls feel smooth. That's why all the controls and physics feel smooth. Ah, I love the magic card. Vote in Magma 1, vote in N-Base, and Magma 1. About as accurate as the original, yet it's easier here thanks to the increased room size. Just as a demonstration, and I'll be playing on 8-bit mode, just so I can hear the D-makes. Last but not least is Groundman. Fun fact: the sandfalls in the original Groundman stage, they're just resprite versions of the lava from Swordman stage in 8. They're just reskin versions. Out of all the D-makes, this sounds the best. Sounds the most faithful. Agreed, Mr. Lee. Already better than 8 D-Make. Already better than 8 Famicom. Compared to 7 Famicom, I'm not sure. Worm? Must have destroyed him too quickly. Only by about 15 minutes. So far, this demo is pretty faithful to the original game. Although it feels notably easier thanks to the increased screen real estate. Oh. I didn't think it sucked. Seems we have... I wouldn't say it sucked, it was exceedingly difficult. Part of the reason for that was the screen crunch. I still liked it more than 8. Oh, God. I don't remember having this much trouble in the original. And the sprites get their job. And the sprites do their job. But it can be better. Ooh. Wrong way. Whatever you do, don't play the GBA version, play the original SNES version. The GBA version sucks because it doesn't take into account the smaller screen size. And because of that, there are many more blind jumps. Nevertheless, I still prefer playing as Mega Man. I know Base usually has easier time through the game. I know Base usually has easier time, but here, the difference. I know Base usually has easier time. I know Base usually has easier playthroughs. Yet here, I feel the difference isn't as pronounced. I'll be looking forward to see how Triple Squid's version compares. I'll be looking forward to seeing how... Let's try this again, shall we? And fail immediately too, because I thought it was gonna come later. That's not really 2 camps, it's more like 3 camps. I don't think you can. On a SNES. I'll have to see which day it falls on. Friday, probably not. I'll save for the weekend. X6 easily. That pulls off... That uses far more straight-up bad game design. Take it nice and slow. Good, it's a super rush jet. I don't know. I never played Challenger from the future. And that was more my fault anyways. I wasn't paying enough attention. Your aim kinda sucks there, Brown Man. X7 I think is straight up. X7 is subpar at best. Nope, Juice. This is a demo of it. Stand over here, he can never hit you. Okay, now he decided to hit me. Thanks for proving me wrong there. No giant drill form, unfortunately. So I suppose this marks the end of the demo. But what's the question mark? Nothing. And I suppose there's no difference in terms of hard versus normal versus easy. So here are my overall thoughts. So, here are my initial impressions. This is a pretty faithful translation from the SNES version over to a hypothetical Famicom one. Over to a hypothetical Famicom one. Although as most of the level design is kept intact, only increased in size, only stretched in terms of size, the game is made far easier. No longer do I feel playing as bass makes the stages much easier. He still makes it easier, but the gap between Rockman Forte is far less. Most of the weapons feel faithful to the originals. The only one that feels different is the lightning bolt. But I feel that's an improvement. In fact, I kind of feel there should be a hard mode of the game. In fact, I feel there should be a hard mode of the game added. To better take into account the increased screen sizes. Keep normal as is, but leave hard for expert players. Because only a few spots of the levels challenged me. And bosses such as Astroman and Coldman were made far easier. Nevertheless, I wish the best of luck to Team Unlimited. Nevertheless, I wish the best of luck to Unlimited Team. It'll also be interesting to compare this to Triple Squid's in development title. Okay, crossing fingers. Need to reset controls. Alright. Due to the game using a more unique engine, I had to pull some strings there. Let's do this. After the events on Jacob Elevator, Axel was sent to an observation facility where he remained in Whoa. Wow, hold on. The screen got inverted. Hang on a minute. After the events on Jacob Elevator, Axel was sent to an observation facility where he remained in quarantine. And I pressed the wrong button. Apparently, start just starts everything. Here, I thought I'd just skip one line of dialogue. Thanks, game. Take 3. After the events on Jacob Elevator, Axel was sent to an observation facility where he remained in quarantine. The place was raided by a Maverick group called Cerberus. The place was raided by a Maverick group called Cerberus Fang, led by an unidentified Maverick who gone by Nexus. Axel and the other employees at the facility were captured. Meanwhile, neighboring cities, energy centers, and military headquarters were attacked by Cerberus Fang's Mavericks. The Maverick Hunters were dispatched to deal with this new threat. Thus began the Maverick Wars. Part 9. Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville, and I welcome you all to my Let's Try of the demo of MMX Maverick Wars, a Mega Man X fan game in development by Pixelboy S-A. This demo was released about 5 months ago, so I'm excited to try it out. We can either play as X or Zero. I'll start off by playing as X. For this demo, we have a selection of 3 Mavericks: Venus Sabertrap, Electroglide Flyon, and Polar Moose. I'll start off by going after Moose. Huh, he looks like Flamestag's sibling. Let's test out controls first. Seems fine to me. Ah, this character looks familiar. Wall jumping is a bit different though. Mega Man doesn't jump as far. Mega Man doesn't jump as far from the wall, meaning he can wall climb faster. I was trying to grab onto the rope, but it didn't work. Can I grab onto this? Yes, I can. I thought I was holding up. Oh, well, hello there, Frost Walrus. Ow. For some reason the game is kind of laggy. Hang on a moment. Could be my computer's specs. Ah, just like Frost Walrus's stage. What's down here? Spikes and debt. What's up here instead? Safety. Seriously, when I was testing this, it wasn't this laggy. Must be the stream. Uh-oh. I entered the room with a charge. Didn't soft like this time. Apparently I also started with the air dash too. Maybe it only soft locks sometimes. I was warned in advance about a freezing issue. It's still under active development, Genok. The last video update was posted only a few weeks ago. Whoa, ice physics. They're as strong as they were in Blizzard Buffalo. There's probably something up there I missed. Technically, there is another Mega Man X fan game that is complete. Mega Man X Next. Not to mention Maverick's Final, and all the Maverick RPG games. Aw, nothing up there. I thought that'd be a perfect place to hide a heart tank. Look at the animations. If I hold down the dash button, they don't properly play. There's our first sub-tank. I might have missed something else earlier. Usually in these sorts of stages, there are at least 2 or 3 upgrades. There are usually 2 or 3 upgrades you can collect here. Usually in these sorts of stages, there are 2 or 3 upgrades you can collect. That enemy. I guess I made it to the boss. I'm gonna die almost instantly. Oh, so he is his brother. Wow. Oh. I did pretty well, brought him lower than half health. Don't touch them. Like I keep failing to do. I can't wall jump anymore, it's too slippery. Almost. One more charge shot would have done him in. Down he goes. Neat boss battle. Keeps you on your toes. I like how this game forces you to use the air dash quite a bit. Shield Penguin if he was a threat. Looks neat. Let's go through the shock stage next. Once the game over, I'll take a look once the game over, I'll take a look at the X symbol. You forgot the animal name game. I don't mind the longer dead animations. Especially at the end of the Maverick stages. The act has a nice climax. Can I charge up my special weapons now? I can. I didn't realize it started out with the weapon part. Also, apparently I can duck too, like X5. Ow. Ow. Wait, you can dock an X7? X5 was the greatest instance of that, Jaden. Keeping almost the same parts from X4. Again, this game doesn't lag as much when I was playing it during testing. It's only when streaming. I guess it's because this game is CPU bound. Probably should put another thunder barrier on the right. You remind me of Sigma in the end of X4. This feels somewhat harder than the previous boss battle. Really, YouTube? Didn't even see X5 and beyond? Suddenly this stage has suffered a blackout. Whoa, what was that? Suddenly just turned into Mega Man Maker. If only I had a light-based weapon. Quint can also dock in Quint's Revenge. I swear I'm gonna be missing an upgrade somewhere. I know there aren't any armor parts to collect, but I'm sure there's more sub-tanks and hard tanks which I probably missed. Like up there. And up here too. Do I have to... Oh, I see. Probably something located down over there too. So far, both the levels I've played have been pretty neat. using a combination of both gimmicks and enemy-based challenges. Just saying it's more noticeable than usual. I don't know. Starting from X3 and X4 up until X7, the game started focusing more on enemy-based challenges, barring exceptions like X5. Yeah, that was unexpected. So far, so good. Oh. Ah, close one. I was going to say he feels easier than Polar Moose, then he started pulling out these shock balls. Then he started pulling out these electro balls. It certainly feels tougher than the usual X game. I say it's up there with X3, if it was more gimmick focused. Saber Trap? So is Zero weak to him? Let's try a new weapon. Oh no. This was the stage I tested out my recording with. It worked fine, until I started streaming, of course. I remember these enemies from Web Spider's level. Perhaps he's Sting Chameleon's brother. What happened to the music? That sounded eerie. Ow. Ow. Let's just game over here. I'm gonna try the armor. Hmm. I'll at least take up that E-tank. I'll at least take up that sub-tank. Oh, wait. You didn't tell me I was gonna face off against you. That's it. Give me a moment. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna game over and get all the life tanks. Okay, backup strats. If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have saved this for last. I thought this was gonna be just free. I would freely be able to obtain the armor. Not have to fight Super Bit. Take 2 at Saber Trap stage. It didn't refill my special weapons. That's a bug. It's supposed to do it after gaming over. Or even after I complete a non-Fortress level. Whoa. Welp. I encountered the first soft lock. Alright, let's try this again. Be right back. This time, I'll be playing as Zero. And let's test out his moves. The lag still exists. You know what? Off stream, I'll record probably a second Let's Try of this. And give my overall thoughts that way. This is a bit too laggy for me to be acceptable. Maybe? I'll let you viewers decide later. So of course, Zero is better at destroying foes. Not too bad. Maybe even easier as X. Both characters have air dash. Now we're left in silence. Yep, I'm definitely gonna re-record the Let's Try. I feel like streaming it has caused some other issues to arise. Insert crickets chirping. Why only this music, though? Do I need a special weapon? I opened that red gate. That looked very similar to the original one. Lo and behold, it did open it. It pays to pay attention. I definitely need... No? I don't need a special weapon for this? I think I need the electric weapon. This door won't open either. Not sure why. Maybe they're all fake walls to trick players. Alright, let's calm down, folks. Don't worry. Oh, I hear a timer. Yeah, the music broke. After he destroyed the boss, it was gone. Is that Sigma's head in the background? Blood of Sabers. Completely in character. Not the hands. Ow. Hey, he fixed the music. Considering this takes place after X8, I hope he's dead. So I sort of have a combo system too. Six. That's different. Knowing this game, it'll probably be Axel. That always throws me off. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the ceiling has spikes. Tree now? So, he has a third phase. Then it becomes 7 or 8. Gotcha. Are you sure about that, Mega Man? Out of all the bosses, he feels the toughest. At least with Zero. With X, that may be a different story. There's so many attacks that come out pretty fast. If you're not careful, you'll take a lot of damage. You were supposed to do it the other way. See what I mean? Which finds? The ones he's creating? Yes, I can. I'm not sure how that'll exactly help, though. Oh, I see. Because he won't spawn in the same location. He does. Never mind. Yeah, this is by far the hardest boss, straight up. The other ones are more manageable. Okay, let's take a look at Bit then. Then I'll be ending off the stream. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to re-record this Let's Try. There's too many lag drops and that's giving the game a bad look. Not to mention all those weird bugs. That implies there are at least 2 more sub-tanks hidden in the stages. Of course, when I do my Let's Try, it'll be as X. Can I please to get a slash? No need to girl. It's fine, it's random. The electric one wasn't actually that bad. He doesn't really physically zone you out as much. Of course, be the smart one and turn around. I foresee some bosses being much tougher if you're playing as Zero or X. The way his shield works makes it kind of difficult to actually hit him without you yourself getting hit too. And I have to worry about the extra lives. Once again, a boss that'd be probably easier as X. It's not so much the dodging which is the problem, it's actually hitting him without getting hit yourself. The 2 or 3 slashes isn't too difficult to get around. Does he now get his black armor? Nope. Nonetheless, having all these heart tanks would be really handy. In any case, let's see... Okay, let's finish the game and defeat Saber Trap formally this time. Then I'll end off the stream. I wish the game didn't freeze in the middle though. That was really unfortunate. And these screens seem a bit empty too. It's like they'll be filled in later. Never mind, game's soft-locked. I guess I'll do it on my own time later. So here are my overall thoughts. This looks pretty exciting. Level design and mechanics usage are pretty interesting. Compared to, especially when you compare to stuff like X3, 4, maybe 6, which focus more on enemy-based challenges, this one feels more balanced in that regard. But it is more difficult than your usual X game, especially when you get to the boss battles, yikes. Even if you play as X, who is usually an easier character, some of these challenges are quite tricky. Until you get a few more heart tanks, perhaps. Maverick weapons are pretty fun to use. As you can see, Zero's still blinking too. I was warned about the freeze issue. It's not tied to charging, it's tied to dying, actually. It seems that if you game over and enter one of the mini-boss rooms, you're soft-locked. So something probably in regards to lingering effects. In any case, I enjoyed it, and I like how there's more 16-bit styled Mega Man X games coming out. So here's my plan. So for tonight, I'll be streaming Wildermyth. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.